Hey, let me tell you what I'm about to do here. Wayne's holding the camera, so we're gonna try to get up to our gifting site, which is back behind me, maybe a quarter mile up, and but we're gonna go to the gifting site. So I've got some rocks that I've been collecting that I'm gonna take up there, and I'll pull these out and show you more in a minute when we get up there. But I've got this cellular camera, so basically if there's enough coverage out here, this will send me images live as it takes them to my phone. And then I've got this camera that I'll turn on in a second, just to kind of a GoPro idea, although this is far from a GoPro. And then we got these walkie-talkies that we're going to try. We've tried them already. They have great range, and so I'm just going to go up with this pack today. I've got another camera in here, and grab my high-tech walking stick, which actually, let me show you that. So this has got a couple of features. One is, let me put this up here. One is this lights, and then if you got into an emergency, it does like a police light. And if you were up on the mountain and this thing was on, you would definitely see it. And then down here is a taser, which would be for people if we got into a situation where we found some people who were not have our best regard. This rubber end would come off, and we'd see how it works. I've tried to see if Wayne will take it, but he's not interested. So okay, so I'm going to sign off for a minute, and then we'll start getting up. Okay, I've got it set up on the tree there behind me, and we're trying to keep from walking in the snow here so that people don't know that we've come up here. That's kind of our strategy, so that we don't have anybody follow us up to this site. So I'm gonna see if we can get up there. We may not make it all the way up, I don't know. Yeah. Huh? Over there? It's straight up. $62 years old, and I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Actually, Wayne, you may be right. So getting across over there, is going to be a challenge without crampons. Get across here. Yeah, if we can find enough places where there's no snow, Wayne, we can get up there, I think. Yeah, you're right. We're at the right hill now. We were one over.
Yep.
We're about 50, 60 yards below it. I'm gonna try to not do what Wayne just did, which is slip. Almost there, bro. I can see the the bucket's not up there.
Yeah.
The tripod is there, but the bucket is gone. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna turn this around. Last climb here. Huh, this moss looks just like it does in our escape room.
You need a brush here?
Leave a what?
A comb and a brush?
Let me see. I brought Mark Stocky up here, and I don't remember what we left. Yeah, I think.
How about this?
Yeah, that medallion was here.
How about that?
Yeah, that's the.
See how I'm holding the bucket up?
No. Just a second, let me get this turned around. So this was just hanging here as this thing. We had just hung it up as a kind of a noise or traction curiosity, just some rings. So what else we got here?
Medallion. Brush and the comb.
The medallion, which is a Sasquatch Outpost. And nothing here. If there was anything here, I'm just looking around. I'm gonna take this stuff away. I don't see anything else that we left here.
Who else? You know about this place?
Just Mark Stocky thought to do this.
So what's with the bucket? Where's the bucket?
The bucket is gone. So the bucket was hanging up there, and it is gone. It's a metal bucket. So let's look around,
Yeah.
see if we can find that.
So you got thrown somewhere.
Yeah, or who knows what. But I am not seeing that bucket anywhere. That is interesting. Unless somebody else came up here, and the people that I've brought, I don't think would know how to get back up here. Because you come up here once, you're not going to find it that easily. But I don't see a bucket now. It could be covered in snow, but it's missing. It was a galvanized metal bucket. That is really strange. So we've had, over the years, we've had a ton of activity at this site. starting with John, Warren, and I, and then Wayne and I. And so this is kind of our space that we put things. And we haven't been up here. This is our first trip up this season. It's been 6 months, if not longer. So I've got a few interesting rocks. Let me come over here closer to the camera. So I've got a little mini desert crystal geode that I'm gonna put here. And I've got a quartz crystal. Really cool Dalmatian stone. A blue rock, which I do not know the name of. This stone has got sparkles, if you can see it in the sunlight. And then a kind of a, it's not jade, but kind of a jade looking stone. So I'm gonna, and the thing about using stones like this is that other animals wouldn't have any interest in these. So, oh, got one more. Wow, that's a really cool stone. So we're making some assumptions when we do this that Sasquatch is watching us now. So they're watching us put these out. So I'm just going to put these in an interesting formation. Let me grab it. And then I'm going to put these stones around them so that they're protected a little bit from getting blown off of here. Plus, it gives us something to look at when we come back to see if not only were these stones moved, but were these stones moved. So this is what we've got. So typically we like to let them know that we are here, or that we've been here and we're leaving. So I'm going to find a knocker of some kind. Hey friends, we're back. It's been a long absence, but we would love to have you come interact with us with these stones. They're yours. You're welcome to keep them. If you want to leave us something in exchange, that would be awesome. But we're glad to be back, and hopefully we'll be up here often enough this summer that you'll be able to expect our coming up. So I'm going to knock one more time over here. Got to bring my hickory knocker next time. Okay, and then we're gonna, no sign of the bucket.
Yep. No bucket at all.
No bucket. There's Wayne behind me. So as I said, we've had tremendous interaction at this site. We've had when we've put out little animals, toy dogs, they would throw them on the ground. We've tried putting little Bigfoot, plastic Bigfoot statues. They throw them on the ground every time. We're gonna try and make our way down the hill without killing ourselves. So I'll go back up to where Wayne's standing there, and we'll head down from that side. All right, let's get down here.
Quiet.
Yeah, it's very quiet, other than the wind.
Yeah.
Show you guys. Which was put there after the other tree fell, because that other tree's been down a long time. I wonder, 100 years ago when people were hiking, there was no hiking boots per se, so I don't know what they used to keep from slipping and falling. Probably strap-on spikes that they made.
Yeah. And the big old
Cowboy boots are treacherous when you're in slick.
100 years ago,
What else was there? Yeah, but that was treacherous, and there was no. I thought I heard a tree rub. Check the time here. No, people didn't hike like we hike now.
It took so long to get here from anywhere.
It did, and yeah, you had to get here on horseback or in a wagon. I would say let's go on up the trail a ways, but it's gonna be so slick.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty up there.
The entire trail will be like this. Because we're down in a valley here, and you can see the side there and the side there. Here I'm gonna guess it's 992, 93 maybe. So I'm gonna check that camera, make sure it's pointing the right direction before we get back in the truck, and we'll see what we got. This is Jim from Rabbit Hole Adventures signing off.